My project is the Florence Cathedral Dome. It was completed in 1436 in Florence, Italy. The dome sits at the center of the city and reflects the culture of early Renaissance. Florence held strong family power, strong religious values, and strong pride in public buildings. The Medici family shaped politics and supported major projects. These cultural forces made the dome an important symbol for the city. The work relied on skill and slow technology. This shaped the form and function of the dome and influenced every construction decision. Builders depended on trained labor and simple machines. This created a long construction timeline. The dome needed to resist large gravity loads from heavy stone and brick. It also needed to resist horizontal thrust from its curved shape. Wind loads increased at the top. There was no steel frame to help stabilize the structure, so builders had to keep each layer stable during all stages of construction. The original construction process used brick, stone, timber, and lime mortar. Workers moved stone from nearby quarries using carts and oxen. They moved smaller loads by river barges. These slow systems shaped progress and required strong coordination. Builders used hand tools like chisels, hammers, ropes, pulleys, and lifting wheels. The labor force included many masons and carpenters. A large group of unskilled workers supported them. The project depended on experience and steady work. False work played a major role. Builders used large timber platforms inside the dome to support workers. They built wooden ribs that guided brick placement. They placed bricks in a herringbone pattern to reduce slatting. Workers built the dome in horizontal rings and moved the platforms as the dome rose. Brunelleschi also created hoist machines that raised material without cranes. If the dome were built in 2025, the process would change in many ways. The modern version would use a reinforced concrete and structured steel. A steel frame would replace heavy stone. Tower cranes would lift material. Concrete pumps would deliver concrete to upper levels. Trucks would move steel and formwork. Digital modeling would guide the geometry and predict loads for every stage. The building would still reflect Florence culture, so the outside shape would stay similar. The interior structure would change to reduce weight and shorten work time. Modern falsework would use engineering scaffolding systems. Workers would use hydraulic lifts, mobile cranes, and steel platforms. Prefabricated parts would or reduce the need for large on-site labor teams. Transportation would rely on trucks instead of oxen or manual hauling. Past failures shaped design choices. Several domes in Europe collapsed because of weak centering or poor foundations. Some failed because builders could not control horizontal thrust. Builders studied older structures like the Pantheon to avoid these mistakes. They improved thrust control and created stronger support systems. These lessons guided decisions for the Florence Dome. Present culture also affects design. Florence values tourism, safety, and preservation. A new dome would use modern materials to control costs and protect the structure. The dome would keep the visual role it holds in the city. The comparison shows how culture, labor, materials, and technology shape construction. The Florence Cathedral Dome shows the link between past methods and modern engineering.